Mark Daly at the Americana Gala in Washington, D.C. with the National President of Paralyzed Veterans of America, Mr. Bill Lawson. Bill, good evening, sir.
How you doing, Mark? I'm doing fine.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Well, we're sort of experiencing the pre-gala jitters right now, in the sense that there's a lot of people coming in, so I'm glad that I got the chance to grab a few minutes of your time just before you go and meet our guests tonight. But Bill, tonight is all about paralyzed veterans and, of course, a new campaign called Mission Able. Tell us a little bit about what Mission Able is about.
Mission Able is a campaign that Paralyzed Veterans of America is doing to make sure that disabled veterans receive care, benefits, and get jobs.
And of course, jobs is a huge issue. I know that the unemployment figures for people with severe disabilities is very high. I know some people estimate 85% for veterans with severe disabilities. How on earth can you tackle a problem like that? When you think about it, I mean, unemployment in America, when it's really bad, is around 10%. 85% is so enormous. How do you tackle that problem?
Well, first, Mark, it's really a statistic that's not very good thing to look at. 85% of severely disabled veterans are unemployed, and that's really sad. But through our Mission Able, we've developed some folk rehab areas, offices. We got one in Boston, we have one in San Antonio, Minneapolis. We're going to be opening one in Augusta. These folk rehabs are working with candidates of severely disabled veterans, and we're trying to match them with a job, and then match employers with the veteran. And so it gives them a little bit of a fighting chance to be able to go out there and compete for these jobs.
Well, indeed, it's a tough economy, and I know that Paralyzed Veterans is doing everything it can to help veterans and their families find good jobs in this very, very tough economy that we're in. Bill, you're the newly minted president of Paralyzed Veterans of America. I know this is a big year for you. Are there any things that you want people to think about this year as you go around the country? If you had, 10 seconds with leaders, what would you say to them?
Well, I would just like for the leaders to look at disabled veterans and view them as viable candidates for employment. And I would really ask that people that are looking for employees, please look at these veterans. Because of their service, they're well-disciplined people and they make great employees, and you'll be satisfied when you do hire one.